Say, okay, so standing, looking at the length of your mat. I always wish my house was 1 meter longer so I could fit in properly. It's just too short. Okay, right. I want you to feel the weight of your body just hanging heavy through your feet. And I want you to feel where you generally prefer to have your weight. Is it more to the outside of your feet? Is that generally your pattern? Or do your ankles tend to relax that you are kind of knock-kneed, or your feet hanging more to the inside? Are you more of a heel weight-bearing person, or are you more towards your toes? So let's play around with that movement a little bit. Just kind of rotate on your feet until you can find the center of your feet, right over the arches of your feet. And then try not to prefer the outside of your feet, but try to get your weight right into the middle of your feet. Hey, Lauren, good to see you. Okay, now I want us to draw our belly button in towards the spine, almost that we're scooping between the two hip bones. We're scooping it in. Okay, and your arms are relaxed next to your sides. We're going to go up onto our toes very carefully, thinking of lengthening our spines as we do that, and then slowly drop back down onto our heels again. Okay, requiring a bit of balance. Here we go. Reaching up onto our toes slowly, and then dropping back down. Keep going. Reaching up onto the toes. Good. And then slowly back down. Let's do 2 more like that. Can you feel that as you keep repeating this movement, you get a little bit better at it, okay? Your body is developing awareness, and so it knows where it is in space. Very good. We're going to challenge that a little further, okay? So here we go. We're going to go up onto our toes. Are you still scooping your belly button in? Now, reach your arms out to the sides, and then I want you to do a slow upper body rotation. See, the first one's always wobbly. Upper rotation towards me. Slowly come back, and then land again. Don't do it quickly like I just did. We're going to slow it down. Up onto our toes first. So we've got our base. Stretching our arms out to the side. Slow rotation. I want you to hold, hold, hold. Use the muscles that stabilize you. Okay, you feel them working in the background with small little micro movements, and then back down. Okay, let's try it. To the other side again. Up onto our toes first. Firm foundation. Belly button is scooped in. And we rotate. Holding, holding, holding. Good. Come back slowly. And drop it down. Good. You feel how your legs are working? Good. First up, onto our toes. Then our arms reach up. Rotating that upper body. I'm feeling my calf muscles working well, working hard. Gently come back again. Well done. And drop it down. Let's march it out. I want you to lift your knees up nice and high as you do this. Up, 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 as high as you can go. Getting our heart rates up just a little bit. We're keeping that belly button drawn in. Good. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Can you balance on one leg now that you hold and extend your leg away? Stretching out that leg. Bring it back, drop it down. Other side. Hold on without falling over. Stretch that leg away. Now strong, long hamstrings and down. One more each side. So I bend and hold, lengthen my leg away. Stretching out that hamstring. Last time. Up we come. Stretch it away. Very nice. And drop it down. Good. Right. I want us to go just do a few nice neck stretches now while we're in standing. And then we'll start with some roll downs. Okay. We're going to look over the right shoulder and rotate, look over the left. Rotate, look over the right shoulder and the other side. As you're doing that, can you imagine somebody's holding onto your shoulders and pulling them backwards? So you have super wide collarbones as you're doing this movement. Good. A few more times. Working on pulling those shoulders back. Maybe hugging the two shoulder blades together. Good. Do you feel how that deepens the stretch? Good, very nice. Interlacing your hands, popping them behind your head. And I want you to slowly let your head relax into that basket that you've made. Keep your belly button drawn into your spine. Feel the back muscles stretching into extension. And then roll the chin to the chest. Hanging heavy. Just the extra weight of the arms, deepen that stretch forward. Slowly looking up again. Stretching your spine into extension. Your neck is very relaxed because you're holding it just in that little basket. And then slowly chin to chest. Stretching out the back of your neck. Good. Slowly let go of that position. Right. We're going to drop one ear onto the shoulder. Scoop your hand around so that you can gently let it stretch just a little bit further. Breathe it out. Nice deep stretch here. Slowly rotate your head so that your nose is pointing down towards the mat. Keep holding on with your arm. Slightly different muscle we're stretching here. Breathe it out. Keep your spine up straight as you're doing this. Don't be like me, I tend to want to do this and lean over as I'm doing it. Stay up straight and let the neck be the part that's moving. Good, gently come out of that and then go. Let's go to the other side. Dropping the head down. Bring the hand over, gently deepening that stretch. Breathe it out. Keeping the spine straight, slowly rotate your neck, that your nose is pointing down to the mat, and you're just lightly pulling down a bit further to deepen that stretch. Do you feel like the opposite shoulder wants to pop up to give you the range? Try to force that shoulder to stay in place and let that muscle stretch out. Good, slowly coming out of that and letting go. Okay, we are ready for our roll downs. So our feet are now centered. The weight is centered right through the middle of the feet. Belly button is scooped in, hollowing out between the two hip bones. Let's take a deep breath in here. As you exhale, rolling down through the spine. Get rid of all of that old air in the lungs, all the way down. You can bend your knees slightly. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, slowly returning. I want you to note as you're rolling down, do you prefer your weight near your feet, near your heels or near your toes? Or can you manage to keep that weight centered as you're rolling down? Last one, inhale. And exhale. Weight centered. Through the middle of the feet. Belly button is scooping upwards towards my spine, all the way down. Good. Take a deep inhale. Keep the weight centered as you return. Exhale. Good. All the way back to center again. Well done. Please, can you lower yourself onto your mat? I'm going to change this angle slightly. Sitting on the edge of the mat. Right. Okay, we're going to hold on to our legs. Okay, hands behind your knees. Feet are hip width apart, knees are pointing straight up to the ceiling, and your spine is lovely and long. Pull with your hands. A little more forward here. Drop your shoulders and then reach your spine up through those shoulders nice and tall. Okay, belly button is really holding in nice and tight here. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, can you form a C spine? C-shaped spine, holding on with the hands, scooping the belly button a little bit more, and then inhale, reaching up, reaching up, reaching up for the spine. Exhale, dropping the lower back. Not the upper back so much. It's really the lower back that has to kick in here. Good. Inhale, reaching up, lovely and tall with the spine. Last one. Exhale. Rounding the spine, dropping the lower back as much as you can. Good. Now keep going. And as you go, bring your legs with you. Bring your legs with you. Drop that lower back onto the mat and the legs come up into tabletop. Lower your spine down, reach your arms into a wide T position. From here, we go straight into our spine twist. Inhale, exhale as you take the legs over. Keep those legs squeezed together. Good. Come back to center. Well done. Other side, squeeze your legs together as you reach the spine, warming up that lower back nicely. Remember the arms, remember the shoulders. They're relaxed. They're glued onto the floor as you twist your legs. Okay, so the work here is happening in the lower back area. We're slowly lifting the pelvis on one side, twisting in the lower back area, and then gently coming back over to the other side. Keep your legs as one unit. Over we go. And come back. Good, one more. Over we go. Good. And come back. What I want you to do now is to lower your legs all the way down onto the mat. Okay, my arms are still stretching into that wide T position. And then I'm going to take my hands and start moving them. Now the upper body gets a chance to move, reaching the arm backwards. Follow the hand with your gaze, reaching up to the lower body still, upper body is stretching. Can you reach a little further each time? Okay, giving chance for the muscles between our shoulder blades to also stretch out as we move. Reaching, 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 and come back. Let's do one more this side. Reaching, reaching, reaching over, and come all the way back. Well done. Let's go to the other side. So the legs come back to tabletop and over to the other side. I'm going to run out of space here a little bit. Good. Keep the arms into a wide T position and let's go. Reaching, 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 nice and far. And all the way back. Here's where I want you to get more ribs. More of that rib cage down onto the mat. Good. Coming over. Reaching a little further. Okay, nice freedom of movement in our shoulders. Good. Reaching, reaching, reaching. And reaching back. Let's do two more like that. Reach a little further this time so those muscles stretch out even more. And come all the way back. Last one. Reaching, reaching, reaching. And come all the way back. Keeping the arms there. Slowly bring your legs back to tabletop, one at a time. Okay, and lower them down, nice and close to your pelvis. Hands slide down next to you. We're going for our pelvic curls. Right. Make sure there's a small space in your lower back area. Okay, we want to be able to tilt the pelvis before we get moving. Right, take a deep breath in here. Exhale, drop your lower back. Lifting the pelvis, leading the way with the pelvis. Keep scooping in that belly button and the deep abdominals between your two hip bones as you lift up nice and high. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, coming down. Focus on your spine. Then one vertebrae drops, then the next, in that sequence until we're back at the pelvis again. Inhale and exhale. Feels lovely to just move the spine. We're working our abdominals, we're working our hamstrings here. Deep breath in. Slowly let out the breath as you're lowering your spine down. Good. Take 2 steps forward with your feet. Right? Let's go again with our feet a little further away. Inhale. Exhale. Drop your lower back. Scoop the belly button in. Hold it in. Hold it in. Hold it in. Do you feel how much harder you work your hamstrings when you take your feet a little further away? Deep breath in here. Exhale. Drop the spine all the way with control. Good. Inhale, exhale. Now watch your shoulders as you're lifting. Can you force your shoulders to stay down so you have lovely wide collarbones? Deep breath in, exhale. Keep those collarbones wide. Keep those shoulder blades melting into the mat all the way down. Okay, walk your feet one more step away. So it's pretty far away from you now. You're going to work really hard through the hamstrings and glutes. Deep breath in. Exhale. Drop the lower back. Scoop the belly button in. And lift. And lift. Legs are working hard. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Dropping down. Okay, definitely can't lift as high if your feet are far away. Deep breath in. Last one. Exhale. Lifting, scoop that belly button, hold it there, deep breath in, and exhale, coming back. Well done, walk your feet back right up close to your pelvis again. Okay, we're going to lift one leg to tabletop, and we're going to do a pelvic curl with just one leg, all right? Here we go. We've built a firm foundation, work hard with that single leg. Okay, if this is too difficult for you, just go back to both legs on the floor. All right, here we go. Deep breath in. Exhale, same principle applies. Drop your lower back first. Scoop your belly button and lift that leg as high as you can. Deep breath in. Exhale, coming down. Good, let's swap sides. Change it up. See which side is stronger. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, drop the lower back. Scoop the belly button and we lift. And we lift. And we lift, hold it there, deep breath in. Exhale. Wow, lower it down. Well done. Give your legs a nice hug towards your chest. Breathe it out for a second and rock side to side. Very good. We're going to keep our legs at tabletop. Interlace your fingers, pop them behind your head, and let's get ready for some chest lifts. Inhale to prepare. Exhale as you lift. Inhale as you lower. Inhale. And inhale, coming down. Exhale. And inhale as you come down. Keep going. And inhale, coming down. Keep your lower back down in the floor. Inhale, coming back. 2 more. And inhale, coming back. Last one. Hold it there. One leg drops down to your mat. Are you ready to switch your legs? Keep your head up if you can. And here we go for 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 and lower everything down. Breathe it out. Very nice. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lifting your head and shoulders nice and high. We're going for rotations. Inhale as you peek past the one side, exhale, coming back to center. Inhale, over to the other. Back to center. Keep trying to lift your chest. One more vertebrae off of the mat. Inhale over. Exhale back to center. One more each side. Inhale to peak. Exhale back to center. Inhale to peak. Exhale back to center. Woo! That burns. Breathe it out. Very good. Right, take your hands for me, please. Place them underneath your pelvis so that you are favoring tilting your pelvis, that your lower back goes down towards the mat. Okay, so resting your hands in such a way that your pelvis is tilting backwards. We're going to bring one leg to tabletop, we're going to bring the other to tabletop, and we're going to reach up to the ceiling with our legs. Now, the depth that you drop your feet is all dependent on whether you can keep your pelvis really, really still and keep your lower back down into the mat. So we're going to make a capital D on the ceiling. We take our legs over to one side, then we drop, making the D, and then we come back, making the spine of the D. Now we change sides. Make the spine of the capital D, drop it down, making the rounded part, and then come back, finishing off the spine. Let's go. Over to one side. Drop it down, only as low as you can keep those abs working hard. Lower back is into the mat. Change direction. Drop it down. Can you glue your feet together that you don't feel much sliding happening? The pelvis is allowed to lift up and move as you go. One more. Over to the side. Drop it down. Yes. Take it back to center and lower the legs down. Well done. Please grab one leg, pull it towards your chest, stretching away with the other leg. Breathe it out here. Should feel a lovely stretch of your hamstrings, the leg that you're pulling in towards the chest, the leg that you're lengthening, stretching the psoas muscle. Okay, rotate that hip outwards just a little bit now. Breathe it out there. Good, slowly switch sides. Okay, drawing the leg up into the chest as much as possible, straightening out the other leg, breathing it out there. Now rotate the hip outwards or the knee outwards, so we're stretching more of the inner thigh. Breathe it out there. Very good. Right, slowly let both legs stretch out. We're going to lift up the right leg, pointing it up to the ceiling. Slowly hold on to your knee and then lift your head and shoulders up. Can you walk your hands up, up, up the leg, as high as you can get them with a nice straight knee, and we're just going to hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, point the other leg away, 4, 3, 2, 1. As you lower your head and shoulders, bring the leg with you slowly, deepening that stretch until your head and shoulders are on the floor. Well done. Slowly switch sides. Other leg, lift up. I hold behind my knee. Slowly lift your head and shoulders. And then we start walking up that leg. The other leg is nice and straight. And the knee is nice and straight. And let's count for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold that leg. Don't let it go. As you lower your head and shoulders down, bring the leg with you to deepen that stretch, deepen that stretch, deepen that stretch. Well done. Slowly release it and stretch it away. Lifting our fingertips up to the ceiling and reaching overhead. Watch your rib cage. Can everybody drop their ribs down into the mat just a little bit more? All right, inhale, lifting your head and shoulders. Ready for our roller. It really helps to breathe out as you're lifting and stretch your body nice and forward. Inhale and then exhale, slowly coming back. One vertebrae at a time as you lower and roll the body over. Let's go again. Ribs stay planted into the mat. Inhale, lifting head and shoulders. Exhale, 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 lifting that upper body and stretching the body forwards. Inhale, coming back. And over we go. So much control here. Okay, using the out breath, using those abdominals, keeping the legs glued onto the floor. It really helps to squeeze your inner thighs. Okay, if they're working, use that same energy to help to get you up. It's almost like that you're hugging them together, but what it's doing is giving you the good foundation to get that upper body up. Inhale, squeeze your inner thighs, squeeze your inner thighs, squeeze your inner thighs. Yes, and reach it out. Inhale, one more to go. Coming back. And reaching backwards, last one. Inhale up, squeeze those inner thighs together, yes. And reach it out, well done. Fold yourself forward, stretch out the lower back for a second. Breathe it out. Good, and slowly come back up into sitting again. Moving near the front of your mat. We're going to lift one leg to tabletop. We're going to join with the other, pivoting on our sitting bones. Okay, for a second here, can you give me a really straight, tall spine? And then can you relax your lower back to round it? I'm not letting my lower back touch the floor. I'm just working on movements in my lower back. So now I'm extending the spine. Lovely and tall. And now I relax my lower back. Draw the belly button in to round that lower back as much as possible. We're doing it slowly and with control. Come back again. Pivoting on those sitting bones. Stretching the spine up nice and tall. And then dropping the lower back. Okay, this is preparation for our rolls. We need this lower back to be able to really hit the mat to do this well. Are we ready to rock and roll? Let's go. Drop the lower back, round, off we go rolling. Come back again, and then a beautiful straight spine. Again, lower back drops. I roll it out with control, and then lovely straight back. Lower back drops. Okay, try to be symmetrical in your rolling. Both sides of the body working equally. Drop your lower back as you roll. Come back again. Good. Last one. Lower back drops as we roll. Yes. And hold it there. Now we're going to drop down, getting our lower back onto the mat. Legs stay where they are. Now I use my abs to pull. You can use your arms if you need to get back up straight again. If you don't need your arms and you can drop yourself down, lower back hits the floor, and then use your abdominal to get you back. Go for it. If you need to use your hands, use them still, but I want you to favor those abdominals. Okay, I want them to do the work. So if you need to use your hands to pull yourself back up into that teaser position, that's fine, do it. We're doing 2 more. Drop down, lower back into the mat. Working my abs nice and hard, up, 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 till I'm back teaser position. Last one. Dropping down. Good. And here we go. Lifting, using abs, using abs, using abs. Hold it there for a second. Can you balance there without the hands? Hold it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Drop it down. Well done, well done, well done. All right. We're moving into sideline. Please can you stretch your body out? Holding in the hand that's in front of you, supporting you so that you don't wobble all over the place. If you feel that your balance is really good, you may reach that top hand up to remove that support and work a little harder through the abdominals. Right, we're going to lift both legs together. Nice and high up to the side. Once we have them up there, we're going to do many little taps. Okay, 8 of them. And lower the legs down. All right, so let's go. Take a deep breath in to prepare. As you exhale, we're going to lift the legs nice and high. And we tap. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lower down. Take a breather. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, lift those legs. And we tap for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower it down. One more rep. Here we go. Inhale. As you exhale, lift and lift and lift. And we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower it down. Well done. Please take your top leg. Slide it up towards you. You can hold on to it with your other hand if you need to. So we're going to lift and lower the bottom leg to do some inner thigh work with that bottom leg. I'm actually going to lift my head, holding it in my hand. Let's get ready to lift. Here we go. 8 and down. Stretch and lengthen that leg away as much as you can. 6 and down. 5 and down. 4 and down. 3 and 2. Woo, it's burning. Last one. And relax it down. Well done. Both legs bend now up to 90 degrees. We're starting off. You may move your hand onto your hip. We're going to lift the top leg up into that clam and back down. And into that clam and back down. So you're feeling all the muscles working on the outside of the hip. And down. Good. Up, up, up. And down. 2 more. Up, up, up. And down. Good. Last one. Up, up, up. And down. We're going to work a little bit deeper. Come up onto your forearm for me. Your shoulder and your elbow are in a line. Legs stay just as they are. So here's the element that we added difficulty. I lift my pelvis up nice and high. So I'm taking weight through my arm. Then I do my clam position. And then I lower everything back down again. Okay, 4 more. Let's go. Up, up, up with the pelvis. Nice wide clam. Still working the outside of the hip. And I bring it down. 3 more. Lift, lift, lift. Squeezing those glutes as I do that. And gently come back down. Okay, stabilizing the shoulder. Not wobbly through your shoulder. Keep your shoulder blade firmly up against your ribs as you do it. 1 more. Lifting, lifting, lifting. Nice wide clam. Come back and slowly lower down. Well done. Please can you move over onto the other side. Stretching your body out into a lovely long line. Top hand is supporting you. Let's get ready for some nice high lifts and taps. Here we go. Inhale to prepare. As I exhale, I lift my feet and we tap. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lower down. Very nice. Let's go again. Lifting. 8, 7, 6, repetition. Here we go. Lifting nice and high. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower down. Well done. Slide that top leg up towards you, holding on to that leg with your other hand. Ready for some inner thigh work. Are we ready? Let's go. 8 and down. 7, 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Well done. Bringing both legs up into that 90-degree position. Ready for our clams. Top leg lifts up nice and high, using the outside hip muscles. Come back again. Let's go. And inhale. And inhale. Good. Keep going. And inhale. 2 more. And inhale. Last one. And inhale. Very good. Change your position that you are now on your forearm with your shoulder, with your elbow directly underneath your shoulder. Okay, legs in the same position. We add one more element. I lift my pelvis. So now I'm working both side muscles. Now we clam. Oh yes. And gently come down. Let's go for more. Up we lift. Good. Nice wide clam. And come back down. Good. Lifting, lifting, lifting. Squeezing my glutes. Yes. And come back down. 2 more. Lifting. Good. Come back. And down. Last one. Lifting nice and high. Feeling the shoulder working. Yes. And gently lower down. Well done. Please, let's go on to our tummies. We're finishing off with some back extension today. I want you to bring your hands and stack them one on top of the other. You're going to rest your forehead gently, sorry, on your hands. Legs are separated just a little bit, so they're quite wide, and I'm pressing my feet into the mat. Good. Right, belly button is lifted and drawn in, so I feel my lower back lengthening away. Squeeze your glutes as well to protect your lower back. Right, inhale to exhale. Sorry, when we work, this is important actually. When we work in extension, we want to breathe in because that's the natural flow that your body takes. To breathe in, things need to expand and lift. When I breathe out, I work in flexion, okay? So actually, we breathe out to prepare. Breathe in as you lift your head and shoulders into extension, pressing through your arms, lifting, 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 and then breathe out as you lower down. Do you feel that? Breathe in as I go into extension, lifting and lengthening my spine, pressing through my hands and elbows. Breathe out as you lower down. Keep that belly button in, keep it lifted. Breathe in as I'm lifting, into back extension, yes. And breathe out as I'm lowering down. One more. Breathe in as you're lifting, yes. And then breathe out slowly as you go down. Very nice. Keep one hand in front of you. Draw the other hand towards your foot so that you're grabbing on. And I want you to just stretch your quadricep muscle. You're trying to keep your hip bones on the mat. They're not allowed to move. And feel the lengthening through the front of the thigh. Okay, lovely stretch here. Good. Slowly switch sides. Holding on. Keep those hip bones down into the mat. And then stretch the quadricep out. Good. Slowly let that go. Can you lift your body and roll it back into the rest position? Stretching your arms as far from you as possible. Breathing it out here. Feels like your body's melting down into the mat. Feel the ankle bones relaxing. Knees are relaxing. Your pelvis is sinking down towards your heels. Your chest is getting heavy onto your thighs as you breathe. The neck is relaxed. Good. Slowly coming up, tucking your toes under. Let's go into an up stretch. Okay, feel that length through the back of your thighs, down into the calf muscles. Nice hamstring stretch here. Let's walk it in and walk it in. Good. Again, weight through the center of the feet. Belly button is lifted. Take a deep breath in. And then as you breathe out, round your spine to start. And then restack the spine like some Jenga blocks, one at a time, until you're standing lovely and tall. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale, rolling forwards. Weight again over the center of the feet. Nice inhale. And then slowly return to standing. Good, well done, ladies. We worked hard. Hope you feel taller. Hope you feel longer. Thanks for waking up so early. I'm so proud of each of you. It's not easy. Well done.
Thanks, Bronwyn. I missed this last week.